wonder... Yeah, I think the audio is okay. There is one person here. Let me know how the audio is. I did test it, but then it's always I feel like it's always different. It's Krunst! Hi Krunst, I'm glad you're here. You should be able to hear menu music and me. If you can't hear game audio, let me know. I can try to change the levels and whatever. Also, this game is actually from 2000, not 2001. Perfect! Yes! Got them both this time. So yeah, this game is 18 years old. Which is insane. Especially that I have it running, and not only do I have it running, but I have it running on a Mac, which is... it is not supposed to run on... Yeah, this is the old, It's a different menu. This is the old classic one that they used. How long did they use this for? I don't know. Hell yeah! Hagfish is here. Hi. I'm so glad you're here. And Zach is here. Yeah, this menu, yeah. It was... I don't know, Hagfish, if you know. Like the last game they used in at least a dozen, I think. I prefer this. In like the... like this menu, I feel like in the... like setting up the reality of the games, or the unreality, like you are being Nancy Drew solving a very standard Nancy Drew bookish sort of mystery. Like the book menu makes a lot of sense. Because it's like, oh, I'll take this book off the shelf and enter it and I'll pretend to be Nancy Drew. Yeah, the last game for the book menus. I like cannot remember. I can't remember any of the menus for like the teens. Any of those. But maybe they are the books. I don't know. I meant to do a different overlay for this game. I'm still using the spooky one I made for Ghost of Thornton Hall, which I think is fine. It's a good one. It's not too distracting, so I thought I'd keep that at least. That's why I was kind of late getting this going, because I was looking around for some images of anything related to the game that wouldn't be too garish or cheesy looking, or would be cheesy in the right way, and I couldn't find anything, so... I'm gonna check Twitter for a second. If the game gets small, when I get out of this window, the game will go small and the sound will cut off, but nothing's really wrong. It's just kind of how it works with line scan. I don't know how many people might be showing up. I do like to wait about 10 minutes, though. Sorry if you're fucking bored and you want me to game. I'm sure it's fine. How has everyone's weekend been? Is it good? Is anyone eating some good snacks or drinks? I have I've got a green tea with peach in it, and I'm not eating anything because that would be noisy and rude. Yeah, okay, Cry doesn't. Cry would be Legend of the Crystal Skull. Yeah. Clock makes sense. Secret of the... what is it? Secret of the Old Clock? That one is horrible. Oh, 7 hours. I'm honored that you're spending some of that time here with me. Playing this silly old game. I love this game. I should talk about how much I love this game. I fucking love this game. I'm trying not to cuss because someone might be watching it at work. I love it. I played it when I was 10. It was my first Nancy Drew game, and I think I got it for my birthday or Christmas. And I tried playing it, and early in the game you can accidentally get locked out of your room. And I think that happened, and I was like, well, fuck, this game is hard and I don't like it. And I gave up on it. So I probably played it for like 10 minutes, and then decided it was terrible. And then my friend Heather and I think the following summer, we decided to give it a go over summer vacation. And it took us the entire summer to solve it. And it was an amazingly good time. But yeah, I mean, I have a lot of nostalgia for it, and a lot of love for it, like genuine, like, it almost, like, a lot of the game locations kind of feel like vacation places that, like, you miss and, like, want to go hang out in from, like, vacations as a kid or something. Which not a lot of the other games have that sort of feeling. And the music in this one is pretty good. It's also Marie Antoinette themed, which was amazing because I was super into reading about royals as a child, mainly because of the Royal Diary series. There was one about Marie Antoinette, so it was cool. Yeah, like, yeah, Zach is saying, yeah, like, working really hard at a video game as a kid. Like, I cannot play these games, like, when new ones come out, or used to come out. Like, I would just get too frustrated and just use hints and try to solve it in a few days. But yeah, like, the dedication, I think for me too, because, like, this was before we even had internet at the house. And I didn't even know there were, like, forums or hints online or anything. And, so yeah, we just had to figure it out ourselves entirely. And just wander around this castle for hours trying to figure out what to do. Yeah, it's an amazing amount of patience. Okay, we're going to, there are 5 people here, and it's been about 10 minutes, so we're gonna dive in. And I'm playing in windowed mode, like forced windowed mode, in Wineskin, so my mouse moves really slowly. So it's kind of awkward, so forgive me if I'm like, I don't know, if I seem kind of inept at fucking clicking on stuff. Oh my gosh, the Lion King. Well, that's sweet. Playing them with your mom. Oh, no, I don't want to load. I want a new one. Duh. Okay.
Hi there, it's me, Nancy Drew. You're just in time for my latest mystery. Treasure in the Royal Tower. Choose your difficulty level to start off. If you're new to adventure games, you might want to click the tutorial button first for a few tips on how to play the game.
Yeah, like, I think I don't know, like, yeah, I mean, obviously, like, the puzzles are so much more rewarding if you actually figure them out yourself. I think I did that. I think I forced myself to do that with Cry. I forced myself to figure out the vulture puzzle. And I felt... So, and I played that one really recently. Like, yeah, I felt really fucking smart for that. Yeah, it has been, Lani Minella the entire time. We're gonna go Junior.
Dear George,
I know the puzzles.
So much from my Wisconsin ski vacation.
It's easier.
I arrived here at Wickford Castle last night, just before a blizzard swept in. The mountain is completely shut down, and the surrounding roads are closed. I think I'm one of the few guests who made it to the castle at all. The place is huge and old, and slightly creepy under the circumstances. You should hear this wind. What's more, the owner, Christy Lane, my father's friend, is away on business. I tried to ask the caretaker, Dexter Egan, how I could contact him.
This gem of a man.
He said he didn't know. Doesn't that seem odd? I couldn't help feeling like there was something he wasn't telling me. All this makes me a little nervous, but I'm determined to enjoy myself. After all, this is a vacation, right? I have big plans to explore the castle. That Ezra Wickford, the original owner, must have been quite a character to have built such an extraordinary place. It's filled with strange, dead-end corridors, for one thing. And I noticed one of the towers is totally different from the other ones. Of course, I'll have to save some time to meet Jacques Brunet, the French ski instructor. Tell Beth she'll be the first to know if he's half as gorgeous in person as he looks on his website. So, George, I guess
Butter Ridge
might go according to plan, but at least this time, the culprit is just a snowstorm. Talk to you soon. Love, Nancy.
Yeah, they actually...
A mailbox.
They actually fired, or let, Lani Minella go. So she is... If they ever do another one, which I doubt they will, there will be a different voice actor, and it'll be really weird. Okay. We need this. This is our room key. Locker number. Yeah, it's mega in jeopardy. It's like, yeah, they got a new CEO, and then, like, they've just been kind of screwing everything up. Like, I mean, they were churning these out, like, 2 games a year for, like, most of the time is, like, Her Interactive has been a thing. I don't know, it's just, yeah, they're probably never going to be anymore. Yeah, it's, right, so the next one is supposed to be Midnight in Salem, which is supposed to, it was supposed to come, they've been pushing back the release date more and more and more and more, and coming up with weirder and weirder excuses as to why it's not coming out. First it was like, oh yeah, we're gonna do it on a new, like, game engine. I think it was like, oh, we're gonna do it in Unity. And then now it's like there was some weird bullshit about VR. And then, like, it's just, they've just kind of run the company into the ground, and, like, the person who's in charge doesn't know what they're doing. Anyway, yeah, it's ridiculous. Yeah, we could talk about it for ages. They're pulling so many weird hijinks. God, she's done, yeah, she's done so much work. She's everywhere. Anyway, so this is a brochure. Hold on, I have to... Wineskin likes to do this thing where I have, like, a normal cursor over the game cursor, and it drives me crazy. Okay, it's fine now. So there are dead ends and stuff. There's also... Okay, so during his travels in France, Wickford, the guy who built the castle that we're in, it's now, a hotel, Wickford became so enchanted with the Chateau Rochemont that he bought the castle's grand tower and had it built onto this castle in 1924. Few people have ever seen the inside of the tower because Mr. Whitford kept it sealed off. The tower is still closed, but in the coming months, Christy Lane, who currently owns it, or the castle, not the tower, plans to open it up to guests and offer guided tours. Also, the old elevator is back up and running. Sounds dangerous. There's also a huge French library. And yes, we're at the foot of scenic Butter Ridge, near Butter Lovers Lake. So there's some fun. She's got her mom jeans, as always. Here's the castle menu, which is beautiful. Baby back ribs with creature of the night barbecue sauce. Fried bologna sandwich, which is so good. I love that you can get crushed potato chip sprinkles for 50 cents. Anchovy heaven with eternity of garlic croutons. All you can eat fried chicken drumsticks. Something smoking chili cheese dog. Better than nothing broccoli surprise. Yeah, it's great. Odyssey to Bananaland. Yeah, they were having some fun with this game. And
Sounds like the radiator is broken.
yeah, I'd say. And we've got Sassy Detective. The detective magazine for teens. For girl sleuths, which is evidently like a thing. This is just going to teach us how to dust for fingerprints. Probably handy. This door doesn't go anywhere. It's presumably the bathroom. And we don't shit, so that's not a problem for us. There are tons of amazing paintings in this game. Like Anne of Cleves. Yeah, this is Hans Holbein the Younger. I was also super into the Tudors as a kid and a teen, so it's a big treat. Here's... Can we look at her? Here's Marie. Some knights, which is always fun. Oh, there are brochures over here too. La Pierre Chateau. Build a chateau in Lake Pond, Wisconsin. Yeah, okay. Whitford Castle. Can you handle the view? Ski, Wisconsin. Peppercliff Farms. Amazing. Okay.
Hello, Miss Drew. Did you get squared away upstairs?
If you don't pick this one, you will never get rid of your letter to Bess and George. So I
All
have to
square.
pick that one.
I just need a stamp to send this letter, and then I'll be off to explore the castle.
Well, I can take your letter, but the mail's not going anywhere for a while. It's snowing like there's no tomorrow out there. So explore all you want. Take the grand tour. But forget about the library. It's off limits.
Off limits?
Yeah, castle in
Someone
Wisconsin.
vandalized our historic library. Really turned the place upside down. The owner, Miss Lane, she's gonna be pretty upset.
The, this castle is actually inspired by, a castle/hotel that's purportedly haunted, also. That's actually only a few hours away from me, up here in Washington. Her Interactive is, from Bellevue, so, kind of makes sense that, yeah, they kind of got inspiration from this. But also, I always thought that, it was also inspired a bit by, the Winchester Mystery House in San Jose, California. That's full of weird passageways, much weirder than are in this game, and like doors to nowhere and stuff. But yeah, I don't know the name of the castle that's near me now. Yeah, too many overdue books. It's classic.
When could this have happened?
I have no idea. I straightened up in there before check-in yesterday and everything was fine.
Old,
Now it looks
balding,
like a
creepy
bomb
men
went
are a
off.
great mystery.
Books
trope.
everywhere, and somebody hacked a big hole in one of the walls. I locked the place up and called the police, but who knows when they'll be able to get here.
Yeah, the Winchester Mystery House, I've been there twice. It's a pretty good time. It's supposed to be haunted too, although I've never...
Wow, a hole in the wall?
I've never seen a
What
ghost
do you think
there.
they were looking for?
I can't tell, but somebody's definitely after something.
How do you know?
Well, this Professor Hotchkiss just called me in a terrible flap, saying our room's been robbed. I went up there, but she wouldn't open the door to talk about it. Wouldn't even tell me what was missing. So what's she want me to do about it?
Yeah, it is a good time. I think, I want to say Ghost Adventures has investigated there and never turned anything up. I know someone's investigated there.
What strange behavior. I'm curious. I wonder if she might open the door to talk to me.
Well, Hotchkiss has a pair of ski boots in the basement. The Frenchman's been working on them for her,
Frenchman's.
but he won't deliver them. Says he's a ski instructor, not a bellhop. I hate to ask this, but if you could grab those boots and bring them up to her, it might smooth her feathers. Sure would smooth mine.
Okay, see ya, Mr. Egan.
Goodbye.
Alright. Dexter. Got a beautiful lounge. All the music is suddenly in my right headphone,
Hi, I'm Lisa.
as
Did
is
you
her
hear what
dialogue.
happened? Someone broke into the library and vandalized it.
Yes.
Dexter locked it up. He's saying the culprit must be one of us in the castle. Can you believe
Rate
it?
her look, everyone. Are you loving it?
Yeah, Dexter just told me the library is a disaster area and that it's totally off limits.
Too bad, huh? I'm dying to see what they did to it. Don't quote me on this, but I think Dexter has an extra key to the library somewhere around his desk.
Playing into my hands here, huh?
I guess you've really got your finger on the pulse around here. Any other castle scandal I should know about?
Oh, we got scandal, honey. Professor Hotchkiss is claiming she's been robbed, for one thing.
Exactly.
But the real scandal is downstairs. His name is Jacques Brunet.
What's the scandal with Jacques Brunet?
Va-va-voom. Scandalous cuteness, of course.
Absolutely
Didn't you
not.
watch the last Winter Olympics?
He's terrible.
He's France's big cheese of skiing. He holds the record for the 500-meter slalom, but he totally choked at the games. I guess he's washed up now, but at least his looks haven't gone down the tubes.
I'd say they have. This is my favorite, like... For some reason, it's an interrobang or something.
This place sounds like a soap opera.
Oh my gosh!
You know, the
Wait till you hear
deliveries,
this.
yeah.
Hotchkiss is this
I would
nutty
love
old
some
woman
cheese
who's
right
always
now.
typing and talking to herself in her room.
Cheese and crackers.
I was walking past her door earlier, and I heard her screaming that her room had been robbed.
We do not get the option to kiss Jacques, which I think is fine.
Wow. Did she say what was stolen?
Not that I could hear. She just kept wailing, "My theory, my theory." I think she teaches history, or maybe a foreign language. I thought I heard a couple of French words pop out of her mouth. But don't quote me on that either. I only barely passed Spanish in high school.
Habla español?
Hardly. I'm just a humble photojournalist covering weird old mansions in the Midwest, and this place is one of the weirdest. Did you know Ezra Wickford, the original owner, shut himself away in here for like 50 years?
Sounds cool.
You must know a great deal about this place.
It's the
Not
ideal.
really.
Get a
But
castle.
I sure want to get into that
never
tower
leave
that
it.
came from France. It'd be great for my story. Too bad Wickford sealed it off. Maybe it's his ghost making those
Just a humble
creepy noises at night.
photojournalist.
What noises?
Oh, just your average bump in the night sound effects. It's probably just Dexter trying to spook up the hotel for the publicity. I mean, did we stumble onto the set of As the Castle Turns or what?
We did.
Well, you probably want to get settled. I wonder what we're gonna do with ourselves while we're all cooped up in this place.
I'll let you get back to your magazine.
Stay warm.
She's actually reading a magazine. about, it's the same model from a different game about a soap opera star, Maddie Jensen. Some cool books. The French Revolution, Storming of the Bastille, and Jean le Boeuf. Turning Castle. Okay, I'm just going over here. Some beautiful stucco, some tapestries, some rooms. There's... looks like a secret doorway there. There's so many suits of armor in here. Oh. Here we go.
It's locked.
That's the library. So, yeah, there's another guest who's been robbed and is weird. And we have to give her her ski boots. Oh, is it closed? Yes. Well, we can steal his paintbrush. I always forget if you do this straight away, he'll be closed for lunch. He opens again at 2 p.m. Okay. We can at least check out our locker. 310, 517.
The combination is 517, but it's not working.
It's like a mystery. Some bathrooms we're not allowed to go in. So a sauna, which we can't go in, which is unfortunate. There's a door outside.
It's like the North Pole out there.
Okay. Let's take the... This is some fun. We'll fuck with that later. It's a pretty cool basement. Are there... Hold on, let me go the other way. I haven't, like, really wandered around this castle in years. I don't even know what's over here anymore. Probably just a dead end. Yeah.
Dead end.
Yep. Oh yeah, there are no... Well, there are no, like, egg Easter eggs in this game. There are no phone charms. There are some good deaths, though, and I'll try to make those happen.
It's too dark.
Ooh.
I should take the elevator.
Can't go upstairs through the stairwell. Right, the other direction. So this other way is the library and the elevator. Go back in the lounge. Really just waiting for Jacques. Oh, I guess it's 1:30 now. We can wander about. Click zones in this game are kind of small.
I've hit the wall.
It is kind of smart, though, to do a game like this. Or a castle like this, so you don't really have to... You can just kind of decide that instead of finishing the hallway, there's just a dead end. That's a good question. I don't know if it moves on its own, or... I want to say the game's time does move with the computer clock. Yeah.
This one goes nowhere.
Hi, Rob. I'm glad you're here. It's the sound of typing. Nothing. We don't got no boots. Is it 2 p.m. yet? No, it's not. Maybe it'll be 2 p.m. by the time we get down there. Okay. This one you can actually speedrun pretty well. I think I've played it in 45 minutes before. Although I think you can cut it down even more, because I know there's a way to open the developer window and like put some stuff in your inventory without having to talk to characters about it and have them set it up for you.
Bonjour, mademoiselle.
But that's heavy
Je
cheating.
m'appelle Jacques Brunet. So, what brings you to beautiful Wisconsin?
Let's impress him with our French. Oh, this is more economical though. Let me know what you want me to do. Do we want to speak French to the Frenchman? Or just get down to business? Buenos, I can't tell if you're being sarcastic or not. His arms are amazing, though. Okay, French.
Bonjour. Je m'appelle Nancy Drew. I'm here on vacation.
Oui.
What's your excuse?
My excuse?
Well, this is
See
an
if it was
awfully long
cheese.
way from the French Alps. Did you come to Wisconsin for the cheese?
I'm
Oh,
here
she's
for
so
Isabelle,
funny.
mon petit chou. She's an American studying at the university in Madison, and I've asked her to marry me. That is excuse enough to be
Got
in
a lot
Wisconsin,
going on
n'est-ce
in the
pas?
arm region.
And besides, I am not the first French work of art to end up here.
You are not a work of art.
Ah, so you came halfway across the world for love. That's a fine excuse. So, when's the wedding?
As soon as possible.
Why the rush?
Do not ask me about the affairs of my heart, Nancy, or I will think you are trying to steal it. But tell me, how will you spend your time
Back
here,
off,
Nancy?
buddy.
I'm dying to
Work
have a
of
look inside
art?
that
What are you
library.
talking
I
about?
heard it was vandalized.
You've got a fucking
Do
goatee,
you know
dude.
anything?
Nancy, a pretty girl should not worry herself with this type of thing while she is on vacation. I should warn you, Dexter is very protective of this place. He does not take kindly to people snooping around where they should not.
His accent. Wow. Amazing.
Don't worry, Jacques. The last thing I want to do is get myself grounded.
Ciao!
Oh, fuck. Hey, we need them boots.
Nancy, comment ça va?
Don't care, don't care. Oh, let's ask him about our locker.
Dexter told me the combination to my locker, number 310, is 517. I tried it, but the locker won't open.
Dexter must be confused, because I think that is the combination for number 311. Try 311.
I need to bring Professor Hotchkiss her boots. Do you have them?
Yes, I fixed her boots. But you should be relaxing by the fire, sipping cocoa, Nancy. Not running errands for Dexter.
True. Let's see. We'll just
Tell
ask
me
him all
about these boxes you're making.
When I am not skiing, I need some other way to express myself. So voila! I make these hot boxes for keeping
This is so
secrets safe.
cheesy.
I'm sure you have many secrets, Nancy.
I think, yeah, he's just got them all memorized.
Lisa told
He
me
takes
you
his
were
job
in the
very
Olympics.
seriously.
What was that like?
Disappointing, frustrating, humiliating.
Sounds like one of those valuable learning experiences you might never live down.
Oh, you said it, Nancy. It was the worst day of my life.
He's
To
really
fall flat on my
creepy.
face with my family, my country,
The
and the rest of the world watching.
the earlier games do kind of like there's a kind of a tonal shift that they shifted away from in like making like boy candy characters and like having them flirt with Nancy
Do
and
you
stuff.
know much about the tower that's closed off? I heard the original owner imported
and then
it
they,
from France.
kind
It
of
comes from the Chateau Rochemont in a town in France near where I grew up. Marie Antoinette used to visit this tower when she was
they got
Queen
rid
of
of
France.
that to make
Until
them
she
less
lost her head in the revolution, that is.
so boys could play them basically.
I'll talk to you later.
Ciao!
Even though I think, like, every, like, other guy I know who's into these is gay, so, like, I don't know. Anyway, whatever. Let's try 311. Boys don't play video games. They hate them. Their brains just kind of aren't built for them. They're too hard. So we got in here. Shutter Slug. It's 2 passports. Helen Karp. From North Carolina. How do I close this? And Tanya L. Gooding. Born on Halloween. It's ballsy to give your Helen Crap. Yes, Helen Crap. Alina Boyd. Can I please look at this one, game? Okay. There's Tanya Lee Gooding. Alright. And Lisa, my friend. It's I think it's been such a long time since I've seen you. How are you? What are you doing in Wisconsin? We went to Seville and we went to a hotel with a plaza with huge palm trees. My something and I had dinner at 7. The food was very good. And the drinks as well, also, of course. After we ate, we went to... Oh, we took a walk around the place. I get Pueblo. I don't know. I don't know what Demos is. I think they just wandered around some streets, and then after they went and sat in the cafe. I think I need to tell you about Pedro. He has a lot of problems. Basically, she knows Spanish. That's what we've learned from this, and she's lying to us. That's all we can look at. We accidentally opened Lisa's locker. Which I appreciate for, like, the mystery, like, accidentally sort of happening. Instead of being like, let's figure out what Lisa's, which one's Lisa's locker and break into it. That's my hot take about the locker mystery. Okay. Nope. Professor Hotchkiss.
Yes, hello? Is that Jacques with my boots?
Yeah. Stumble into the Snoop.
Actually, it's Nancy Drew. But I do have your boots for you.
Oh, good. Boots, fine. Thank you. Everything is fine. Just leave
She is the
boots
best
at
character.
the door, please. Yeah. Oh, and it seems I'm out of change. I'll just have to tip you the next time, Mandy.
It's Nancy, and I'm happy to leave the boots. But if you're not too busy, Professor, I'd just like to introduce myself properly and ask you a couple of questions.
Questions,
Boots,
yes,
fine.
and proper introduction
She's
sounds lovely, but
lovely.
not now, maybe later.
She's amazing. They've put her in subsequent games, but she's by far the best in this game. Purest Hotchkiss form. She won't talk to us, but let's check in with Dexter. Tell him we did our chore and we need another one, because we're bored.
Can I help you?
Dexter. Oh yeah,
I think there's something wrong with my radiator. It hisses, and there's a clanging noise too. Could you check it out for me?
Sorry about that inconvenience, but you're just gonna have to sit tight for a while. I'm the
Suck
only
it
one
up,
on duty
Nancy.
while the owner's away. And around here, it seems like even if it ain't broke, it still needs fixing. Last time I checked, there were only 24 hours in a day. Hotchkiss called to report that she got her boots. But now I'm told that the light is out in the back stairwell. Could you check the circuit breaker in the basement and make sure it's working?
Some vacation this is turning into.
Okay. Stairwell. I'm gonna save the game. Okay, some typing issues there, but that's fine. I'm a little paranoid that Wineskin will fuck something up. So let's play with the lights. I think it's one of these over here. I'm not sure which one. That should fix it. Oh, we can do some other fun stuff. We can piss Jacques off. Which one is it?
Turn them back on.
If only we could tell him that. Voila! Look at that, is fixed as hell. Can I go through this door? No, I have to click over there. Okay.
Yes?
I don't want to pester you, Mr. Egan, but the radiator.
Thanks for dealing with the circuit breaker. Okay, we're really making progress here, kid. So, you go up to Hotchkiss's room and see what she wants for dinner. She's not answering her phone.
No problem, boss.
I want to ask him.
So what does Hotchkiss want for dinner?
Yes.
So, how long have you been working here?
A while.
Okay. See ya, Mr. Egan.
Goodbye.
Excellent. That was productive. He's such a charmer.
Ugh! Virginia Woolf never endured such interruptions. Who is it?
Just
Hi,
one.
Professor. I thought you might be getting
It's
hungry
very,
in
like,
there.
passive
Could I
aggressive.
relay a dinner order for you?
Oh, hard to think of food candy when I'm riding the raging rapids of my theory. Oh, right now, I have plenty of pre-packaged energy globules to keep me going. But tell Baxter that I am developing a powerful craving for couscous. Yes, couscous for dinner would be splendid. I'll have a nice tip for you next time, Fanny.
Couscous for dinner would be great. The energy globules. It's beautiful. I had no idea what couscous was until I was a teenager.
Yes?
So it was just like,
The professor says she has a hankering for, couscous.
Couscous? Never heard of it. Tell her to order something off the menu.
Okay. See ya, Mr. Egan.
Goodbye.
this fucking task of just like going back and forth is so clunky.
Is that my couscous already?
Sorry, Professor, but there's no couscous in the house. You'll need to choose something from the hotel menu.
Well, I don't have a menu. At least not from this hotel. Oh, be a doll and fetch me one, will you, Tata? Did you get the menu?
Sure did. How about opening the door so I
He
can
totally
give it to you?
could fix that
Oh,
thing.
you're a sneaky one. Just slip it under the door, please. Nice and easy. No funny stuff.
Extremely paranoid Scorpio.
Oh, baby back
I think she
ribs, yes.
is a canon Scorpio.
Chili cheese
We learn later.
dog, fried bologna sandwich. I'm not usually much of a meat eater, but very well. 50 drumsticks, please. Chicken, that is. Cluck, cluck.
Sure. 50 drumsticks. Whatever makes you
50
happy.
drumsticks
Rock and roll,
for
dear.
$10. I would honestly hit that up so hard. Oh no, I have to tell Dexter first. I'm getting ahead of myself. I know where Dexter's gonna send us next. Can't go to the basement if we don't. Well, I can go to the basement without knowing I need to, but it's
Can
a
I
bad
help you?
idea.
The professor has changed her order.
50
Seems she's developed an
drumsticks.
appetite for chicken drumsticks. 50 of them.
Okay then, drumsticks we got.
Need to reassess the
But I
all-you-can-eat
guess
there.
Jacques better take that bag of chicken legs out of the freezer. Will you tell him? And then take the rest of the day off, kid. Your radiator's as good as fixed.
Okay. See ya, Mr. Egan.
Bye, kiddo.
Perfect. Fixed radiator. Nope, Lisa's gone. What time is it? 5. Let's go down these stairs. Get some exercise. It'll be fun. Ugh. Jacques.
Ah, Nancy, comment ça va?
Dexter needs you to defrost that big bag of chicken legs.
Oh la la la, what does he think I am? A sous chef?
I'll
He
talk to you
approves.
later.
He's like, yeah,
Bye,
50
bye.
chicken drumsticks. That's fine. That's 25 chickens worth of legs. It's absolutely obscene. Oh. Balls. We're not stuck. You're never stuck if there's a panel. Elevator shaft. It's tasty. Let's see if we can make it.
I'm not sure if I can make it.
Oh, do try.
Okay. Here goes.
Okay. I'll try to die as much as I can. It's quite funny. This is how we get out. Alley-oop.
Alley-oop.
Voila, here we are. Alive and well. Here's our room. It's called The Girls / Our Boyfriend. I don't know if Ned is actually in... No, yes, Ned is in this one. Four, 3, 5, 7. She does. God.
Hi, you've reached Ned at Omega Chi
What?
Epsilon. I'm not here to take your
Excuse
call
me,
right now, so
my
please
beautiful
try again
boy.
later. Thanks.
I'm calling you. Wow. 2583, it's a different. Usually it's 44 what? It's usually 4468.
Hello?
George, it's Nancy.
Great timing, Nancy. Bess and I were just saying how we wish we were out on the ski slopes with you. Hang on, I'll get her to pick up the other phone. Hey, Bess, our favorite detective's on the phone.
Hey, Nancy. How's the vacation?
He's just boasting. He's trying to impress people, but no one
I
fucking
guess you
cares.
haven't gotten my letter. Not only do I have a blizzard on my hands, but I may have stumbled onto another case, too. The castle library was vandalized, and one of the other guests says her room was robbed.
Boy, oh boy. Have you searched the library for clues yet?
Well, that's the thing. Dexter Egan, the caretaker, says it's locked up and off limits until the police can get here. But who knows when that'll be.
That's funny, Nancy. I didn't know the phrase off limits was even in your vocabulary.
Seriously, though. Don't you think that your dad's friend, Christy Lane, would feel better knowing that you're on the case, at least until the police can take over?
She's right, Nancy. I mean, who knows what this Egan guy is all about anyway? Sounds like you're just gonna have to find an alternative entrance to that library.
Here I go again. Just hope I don't have to slide down the chimney.
She's
And what about
so
this robbery?
unfazed
Who
by
got robbed?
all of this.
I'm not sure. The guest's name
She's a
is Professor
vampire, so
Hotchkiss.
she's quite
I think
old.
she's a bit eccentric.
It's very hard
You
to get
mean weird?
to get a rise out
Nutso?
of her.
A few sandwiches short of a picnic?
Okay, you guys.
It's me.
I just mean that I'm not sure how reliable her testimony will be.
Yeah, but she'll probably tell you something important, whether she means to or not.
Do we want to ask them any of this? I really want to talk to Ned because he has funny dialogue. I would rather hang up. And I do not need a hint. Although the hints in this game are super, like, spot on. Do what? Hang up? Okay, I'm hanging
Okay,
up.
you two. I'll talk to you soon.
Watch out for weird people!
Let's try Ned again. It's not gonna pick up.
Hello?
Ned,
Oh,
it's me.
There
Well,
he is.
you're a sound for sore ears. Bess called me and told me your vacation is rapidly turning into another mystery. So who do you think the vandal
It
is?
is.
I really don't know. It would help if I could at least imagine a motive. But why would anyone want to vandalize a beautiful old library?
There must be more to it than meets the eye. Sounds like you better find a way to get in there and take a look around.
Yeah, I'd say so.
I'm trying to get into the library, but the door is locked and I can't find any other
Right?
way in.
They were
Maybe
fast.
the detective entrance isn't through a door at all. There must be a more creative way to drop in on the crime scene.
You don't think I should just borrow Dextra's extra key from the front desk?
I don't know, Nancy. Waltzing right through the front door isn't very adventurous, and it might not be as easy as you
Using
think.
doors isn't fun.
Bye, Ned.
Call me soon.
Sure. I know what I want to do, and it's sleep. So we can, rummage around Dexter's desk. Surprisingly, all the lights are still on. Steno book. Get Brunei to fix prof boots. Refund guests who cancelled. Snow plows? Try to reach Christie again. Change library alarm code. Change bulbs in tower. Replace filter in vent shaft. Keep searching. Get boots back to prof. Check basement circuit breaker. Get dinner orders from guests. He's not very good at his task list. Keeping it updated. We did some of that for him. These are some random children that we can't look at. Here's a key. That's all we can look at. Just the key and the notebook. Always keep searching. Never give up. And there's no one in here. Yeah, no one in here. Nothing. That's it. That's all. You can't look at them. I could break into the library. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can get into the library. Okay. Oh! I didn't reset the elevator. It's not gonna work. Oh yeah, it's supposed to be in between floors. God, there's so much clicking. Trying to zoom through it. Let's go. Okay. Ugh. Okay, I'm gonna turn around. Okay.
There's
creepy.
something down there.
Oh, there is. Amazing. Strange sounds from below. Wait, hold on.
It's stuck.
It's stuck. Thankfully, we have some oil that we'll put on the end of the handle, because that's where oil goes.
The elevator's in the way.
Strange sounds from below. Or do you need to be oiled on the end of your handle? Okay. Strange sounds from below. I would love a burrito. I'm kind of hungry. Ooh, baby. Oh.
Okay, I hear you.
Oh, I forgot to have us get caught.
Darn you, crazy old man.
It's just
I know you hid that thing
instinctive to
around here
hide.
somewhere.
You're filled with terror.
The least you could have done was left me a hint. I don't have time to clean this up.
The library has slightly eerie music, and it used to terrify me as a kid. Just super scared of getting caught. Okay. So, there's some old wine. Yeah, we can look at this. True stories behind famous portraits. Here's one of Marie Antoinette. This is not a... I mean, she's from a painting, but the background is not real. So this portrait of Marie Antoinette, which was completed only months before the revolution broke out. So, okay, it all began when Louis XVI, Maria's husband, commissioned an opulent jeweled tiara for her birthday. Set in the tiara were a ruby, an emerald, a sapphire, and a 42-carat diamond, bigger than any diamond ever before, worn by French royalty. Marie was horrified by the tiara's extravagance and refused to wear it. It even rumored that she referred to it as my crown of ruination, though no one knew what she meant by this. When it came time to have her portrait painted by the master Bonnaire, or Boner. Is it Bonnet or Bonaire? I think it's supposed to be Bonnet. But the font makes it look like Boner. Marie insisted on posing away from the palace at Versailles in the tower room of the Chateau Rochemont, where she often visited to escape the growing turmoil in Paris. Further, the queen refused to be painted wearing the tiara. But yeah, bonnet, like Boanus. King Louis was furious, but Marie would not budge. She chose to ornament herself with a purple rose instead, not just a flower, but a symbol of her willful defiance of her husband's wishes. When the portrait was finished, she gave it to the Rochemonts in appreciation of their loyal friendship. Shortly thereafter, the revolution erupted in full. When Marie Antoinette and her husband were arrested, the queen refused to reveal the whereabouts of the tiara. Even after her execution, neither the tiara nor the magnificent jewels it contained were ever found. To this day, speculation and heated debate continues about what became of the crown of ruination. The painting is now in the hands of a private American collector. So, yeah, we're looking for some treasure, huh? Also, I think, it's... See, there's the painting. Okay. We can't look at the rose, but, yeah, I think the tiara is, loosely based off of the Affair of the Diamond Necklace, which is somewhat the same thing. Someone, like, tried to frame her, actually, for buying this hugely extravagant diamond necklace, to kind of smear her name. Anyway, stuff about Wisconsin, that's fun.
Sure is dusty.
Sure is dusty. Pick up some of that for later. A little snack. Diary of Hans Axel von Fersen, who was a Swedish-French soldier who was a friend of Marie Antoinette's and tried to help them escape. This is his fake diary. It's just letting us know that he tried to help them escape and fucking failed. Purple Hearted Queen by Hotchkiss. This is Professor Hotchkiss's book about Marie Antoinette. This is about her favorite color was purple. That she wore purple slippers for her walk to the guillotine, which I'm not sure if that's true or not. I doubt that's true. Let's see. So Wisconsin is at 90 degrees latitude. We opened a globe. Negative 15, 10, negative 5. There's a contraption that needs a code. A sly rabbit will have 3 openings to its den. Here we go. 15. I don't know what this is supposed to be. If it's supposed to be like some old... looks like an old sextant or, I don't know, some weird mapping device. So we opened a door somewhere, which is fun. Which... yeah, we can go in. Why not? We'll go in. Secret room! And a lighter. Light this candle. It's a key. Very clever. Oh, do you want me to read this poem? I don't want to read this whole poem. This is Ezra Wickford's secret study, sort of. And this is a poem he wrote to Dexter. And oh, how I miss you, my one-time son. Okay, I will not read the poem. We can look at the other stuff, though. When he was good, he was very good. Dexter, the sun in my life. The Young Buckaroos, Castle Boy wins State Spelling Bee. Best Attendance Award, School Merit, First Vehicle, Father's Day. Recycling project. And when he was bad, he was horrid. Dexter, when it rains, it pours. My son the vandal. Caught throwing rocks at the gym windows at school. Oh, he got it expelled. Expelled from school. Sorry for taking $50 out of your wallet without asking. Sad excuse for stealing. That's really cool. Oh yeah. Milwaukee Bank, police nab suspect passing phony checks. Oh man. The suspect has been identified as Dexter Egan, 18, of Butter Ridge, the adopted son of prominent chocolate milk tycoon Ezra Wickford. Right. It's ridiculous. Ezra Wickford, sorry, is supposed to be the inventor of chocolate milk, even though that is not true. Anyway, at 18, the kid is already like a pro. Ezra Wickford could not be reached for comment, nor has anyone come forward to post bail for Mr. Egan. So that's avoided check. I've changed your will according to the directions you gave me in our meeting of May 21. In the event of your death, Dexter will have no recourse to inherit Wickford Castle or any of your estate or financial holdings. Yes. He's a chocolate milk daddy. And this is his castle. Alright, so we found out that Dexter is... Oh, fuck. Sorry. Forgot to do the alarm code. Totally forgot. Okay. Can I please get over there? Let me just click. *7 2. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So that is the library. We should probably go to sleep. We could... Do we want to get into that? Do we want to find the sounds of the mysterious banging? I can do it now. Or we could wait. I'll let you decide. If I do it now, I'm getting through the game pretty fast. But I can wait too, if anyone wants me to. I'm getting kind of sleepy and hungry though, so I might want to speed through it faster. You know what? We're gonna do it. We're just gonna get in there. We're gonna get in there. We're gonna find those noises. Okay. Elevator is up.
It's locked.
Library is locked. Of course. Alarm going off. Gonna get in that zone. This was the part of the game that took, like, 10-year-old me months to figure out. I love the spooky elevator shaft. Yes! It's so full of danger in elevators. What does this do? Is it not letting me do it? We're supposed to be able to, click that and get crushed by the elevator, but I guess it doesn't want to let us. This is one of these beautiful puzzles. With some really beautiful sound effects. Oof, okay. That wasn't too bad. Sound of sawing. I think it's left, yes. Shock! What the fuck are you doing?
Nancy, what are you doing here?
I was just looking for the castle's soda pop machine. What you working on?
I can explain, Nancy, but please, don't tell anyone that you found me here. If I get sent back to France, my fiancé will give up on me, and I will have let down my family again.
How can you expect me to keep quiet while you go around destroying the castle? If you're willing to saw through this gate, then you must be the one who wrecked the library too.
Nancy, I had nothing to do with what happened in the library. I swear, the tower holds a valuable French historical document. If I can find it and return it to France, perhaps I can make up for my failure at the Olympics.
We're very hungry.
What kind of document?
The tower first belonged to the Chateau Rochemont in France. When Ezra Wickford bought the tower, my great-grandfather was the master carpenter in charge of dismantling it and preparing it for shipment. One day, when he was working alone, he found a secret compartment in one of the walls.
A secret compartment?
Inside, he found an old journal with a royal crest on the cover and a medallion with a strange blue stone in it. But he heard other carpenters coming, so he hid the medallion in his pocket and sealed the journal back in the compartment. Before he could get back to study the journal and return the medallion, the tower was dismantled and shipped to America. He never learned who the journal belonged to or what it said.
What happened to the medallion?
I have the medallion now, and I'm hoping if I can get into the tower, I can find the journal too. You see, he thought if he told his story, Ezra Wickford might get angry, accuse him of interfering with the project, and try to ruin his name as a carpenter. So he kept quiet.
But he told you this story?
I was his only great-grandson. On his deathbed, he gave me the medallion and told me the whole story. He begged me to come here to Wisconsin to find the journal and return it to France.
What did he think the journal contained that was so important?
The journal bore a royal seal. It must have belonged to Marie Antoinette, because she used to visit the tower during the Revolution. So perhaps it contains her confessions, or perhaps it contains proof of her innocence. Either way, the contents of that journal could change French history forever.
But how do you think the medallion fits in? What's its significance?
I have no idea. I believe whoever hid that journal must have left the medallion with it as a part of their message. But what? Nancy, do you think you could help me? Let me show you this medallion, and maybe you'll be able to tell me what it's for.
What do you think, guys? Should we be very wary, or make him tell Christy all about it? No opinions, we'll pick the
I
short
don't know,
one.
Jacques. You seem pretty desperate. Why should I believe that you're not the library vandal?
Oh, Nancy, you must believe me. I would never try to destroy that beautiful library. After all, most of those books are French. Now will you help me? I think this medallion will interest you. And maybe you'll have some idea what it's for. It's in my locker. Will you go get it while I take care of something? The combination is 2665. I'll meet you in the locker room in a minute.
Okay, Jacques. I am intrigued. I'll see you downstairs.
Oh, you're the best, Nancy.
That's what they tell me.
This is just creepy and weird. Voila, here we are. So we need to go to the basement. And open up his locker. Jacques. Okay, that was right. Okay. Jacques, darling, I'm trying to be patient, but I cannot understand what is taking you so long. My mother and father are traditional people, and they think it is highly unusual that you would ask me to marry you without demonstrating your commitment to me in any symbolic way. You know, I believe that our love makes us richer than kings and queens, but I cannot live on hot dogs and mac and cheese forever. You said you had a plan. You said it would only take a couple of weeks, but it has been 2 months. Ugh. I can't wait forever. Please don't make me give up on you. I remain your petit chou, Isabelle. She's kind of rude. There's something from immigration. His visitor's visa is expiring in a month. Here's something about D is for diamonds. Okay. Color, cut, clarity, carat, and cost. Okay. Passing up a lot of jokes here. And value.
Ouch. Someone must have knocked me out. Headache headquarters. Nancy here.
Nancy, it's Jacques. What happened? Are you okay?
I'm fine, Jacques, but I'm afraid your medallion is gone.
Oh la la,
I
you
don't
can't
know.
be
I think
serious.
that could be. I mean, this diamond is like the size of an apple, so.
I'm afraid I
mean,
am
no
serious.
spoilers,
I
but.
have no idea what happened to it.
This is too much. Oh la la. Unbelievable.
I appreciate them using oh la la in the right way. To mean like, oh fuck. Let's go ahead. I don't know. No one put her in her room. No.
Ned Nickerson Hotline, can I help you?
Well, hello there. I sure hope you can help.
That's
Hey,
just
Nancy,
how
I
he
thought it might
answers
be
the
you.
phone.
What's up?
Are you ready for a crazy coincidence?
Only if it's a crazy one.
Ezra Wickford also imported the library, and it seems that he bought it from the family of Jean Leboeuf, the revolutionary commander who captured Marie Antoinette when she was trying to escape from France.
You're kidding. So Wickford imported Marie's tower and her enemy's library?
Exactly.
Doesn't Le Boeuf mean the cow in French?
Actually, I think it just means the beef.
Well, in any case, I bet the guy would be happy to know that his library ended up in the heart of America's Dairyland.
God, that's
Bye, Ned.
Call me soon.
cheesy. I haven't listened. I haven't like. Yeah, I haven't listened to these phone calls in ages.
Front desk. Dexter here.
This is
Maybe you
weird.
can help me, Mr. Egan.
I think I was trying to
I'm
check
trying
my
to get more
voicemail.
information about the castle.
Look, I'm up to my ears down here. I'll have to talk to you later. Sorry.
Welcome to the voicemail system. Please press 0 to retrieve the first message.
Yeah, Miss Drew. This is Dexter at the front desk. Can you come down when you're feeling better? I need to talk to you for a minute. Thanks.
To go to the next message, press second message. To leave the system, please press thank
Okay.
you. Goodbye.
Front desk. This is the goblin. The goblin desk. He's so busy. He is so busy.
Thanks
okay?
for coming down.
Busy,
I've been
busy,
wanting
busy.
to talk to you. How's your head? Did you slip or what?
I'm feeling much better, thanks. But what was it you wanted to talk to me about?
It's just that when I found you out cold in the basement and hauled you back to your room,
Dexter found
I
you.
noticed all this red dirt on your shoes. I'm just curious where it came from.
So we could pretend that it could have been from anywhere in the castle, or we could confess that we snuck into the Queen's Tower, or some of it. Did you slip or what? Maybe she did. Yeah, bet's on him. Zach, what should I do? I think you're the only person in the chat right now. Fess up.
Mr.
Okay.
Egan,
Yeah,
I
it is
confess,
very Nancy.
I found my way into the corridor that leads to the Queen's Tower. As you probably know, the dirt in that tunnel is very red. I hope you won't consider this trespassing.
Nope. If you must know, I'm impressed. Ezra Wickford set that secret door up so nobody would be able to find it. When I was a kid, I was obsessed with getting into that tower. Ezra told me that if I could get through the secret door, he'd take me up to see the Queen's Tower. Finally, I got into the tunnel, and when I came out with that red dirt all over me, he laughed. He was actually proud of me.
I love this. That's an amazing story, Mr. Egan. I'm glad you're not angry.
So, what was it like to go into the tower room?
I'd say you earned the right to check out the tower for yourself. But you gotta get through that gate, right? There's an old skeleton key in the maintenance shed. Now that the storm's passed, you can go out and get it. But be careful. It's still dead cold out there.
I don't want to press
Oh
my
yeah,
luck with you.
the
but
poem
I
mentioned
sure would like to see Ezra's private garden.
Ezra's
Could you tell
private
me how
garden.
to find it?
It's nothing but wasteland out there. If you're bent on tromping around in the cold, go left when you get outside, away from the shed. Look for a wrought iron gate. You'll figure out the rest.
I was in the elevator and it got stuck between floors. I had to climb out the top and I just barely made it up to the floor above. Do you think you'll be able to fix it?
Well, I doubt it's broken. I'll check the power switch in the basement. Glad you're okay. But don't go climbing around the elevator shaft anymore. It's dangerous in there.
We were supposed to tell him that before we snuck in to the library.
So, did you grow up around here?
You could say that.
Did you know the original owner, Ezra Wickford, when he lived here?
You could say that.
What was he like?
They call it the past for a reason, okay? Because it's over.
So, do you know if Ezra Wickford had a place where he liked to go and think? Someplace he thought of as a refuge?
There was a private area of the garden. Yeah. The entrance was hidden, so no one could bother him there.
Were you allowed to go out there?
Once in a while, he'd bring me out there and teach me about his favorite flowers, but
I've
that
definitely
was like
been
100
asking
years
these
ago.
out of
Do you
order.
think I could go check it out?
Forget about it. There's nothing out there but dead weeds and
Even though he
crumbling
just told
statues.
us how to go
Okay.
find it.
See ya, Mr. Egan.
Bye, kiddo.
Forget about it. I'm going to go to the bathroom really quick. Then I'll be right back, and we'll go out to a maintenance shed and a secret garden. Alright, we're back. We're going outside. Oh, we need to
So
talk
what'd
to
you find in the
Lisa.
library?
Please, Lisa. You know it's off limits.
Oh, come on, Nancy. You've been on the prowl. I can tell by the sparkle in your eye.
No.
I honestly have no idea what you're talking
Buzz
about.
off, Lisa.
Aw, you're no fun.
So tell me more about the life of a photojournalist. It must be very glamorous at times.
Well, there's nothing glamorous about the pay, I can tell you that much.
Does your job take you to exotic, far-off places?
Well, there is a lot of travel. Too bad I'm so useless with foreign languages.
There was a little mix-up with the lockers, and I accidentally opened yours.
Yeah, and?
Well, I was kind of confused. I was just trying to see whose stuff was in there, and I found a bunch of IDs in your bag. They all had your picture and other people's names on them.
A savvy photojournalist always carries a couple of alternate identities, Nancy.
This is such a bad
when you're
excuse.
working under deadline, you don't always have time to play by the rules. I'm sure you know what I mean.
Isn't she awful?
Did you know Professor Hotchkiss published a book on Marie Antoinette?
Yeah, I looked her up on the internet. The critics panned the book. Looks like other historians think she's a real quack.
I'm dying to find a way into that tower. Where do they usually hide the secret entrances in weird old Midwestern mansions?
I guess I should know, shouldn't I? Too bad most of the places I've covered aren't any weirder than imitation butter. I wish you'd hurry up and find it, though, so we can check it out.
Oh yeah, totally, I'll do that.
Stay warm.
That's why I'm doing all of this, so we can hang out together. I'm gonna take the elevator. Not this. Oh god.
It's locked.
Ah, fine. Fine. Again with the butter. She's got one thing on her mind, and it's butter. Am I going to the basement? Okay. I love butter. I can't blame her. Love the smell of a good stick. Oh, let's talk to Jacques. You piss
Nancy,
pants?
I heard you passed out. What happened? Don't tell me you lost my medallion. Did you?
I didn't exactly pass out, you know, and I didn't lose your medallion either. But I don't have it. Where were you, anyway? Weren't you supposed to meet me?
When I showed up, you were having a catnap on the floor. Ugh, I would be ruined
And then
by
he
you
just
American women.
left her there, evidently, because Dexter found her.
Guess you'd better stay away from me then. Goodbye.
Au revoir, little Miss Nightmare.
Oof. People don't usually get that mad at Nancy. Alright. So let's do the garden first, because that's fun. Wickford Garden, creating little in the loving memory of Eleanor Wickford. I guess this was his wife. Doesn't look too bad for being abandoned. It's very creepy. I wonder if that's actually supposed to be him. That might be. So there's a puzzle set up in the poem. Let's see if we move that, the statue turns. Just have to turn it around. Pull this lever here. And what do you know? We found a box that's locked. But we have a key. Okay. We found a medallion. Very easily, too. Yeah, having a bust of yourself is, yeah. The clue was something about it being in the back of his tired old head. I'd never thought before maybe that's actually supposed to be him. But yeah, a bust of yourself in your own private garden. This bust of me is only for me to look at. Okay. Look around. The ski lift controls. Right. Local buzz. Do you... Great picture. Do you know what your neighbors are up to? The adopted son of old daddy Choco Bucks, Ezra Wickford. Anyway, just a newspaper article about how Dexter's back. That's the key we came out for. I think this is all we need to do right now. We can't look at most of this stuff. So. Right, okay. I do want to talk to Professor Hotchkiss. We haven't talked to her in a while.
is that you, Brandy? Oh, I'm glad you're here. At the moment, my theory is rising like a magnificent souffle. I need to collect a few more ingredients, if you will, but it's a delicate situation. If I leave my room even for a moment, I fear the souffle will come crashing down in a heap.
You're cooking a souffle in there?
Oh, don't take me too literally, dear. What I need is some information about the castle. Hard numbers. I've come to the conclusion that you are an enterprising and faithful soul. Therefore, I have decided to entrust you with this important mission. Who knows? If you succeed, I might whisk you away from the hotel business to be my personal research assistant.
Well, Professor Hotchkiss, I'm not actually in the hotel business, but I'd love to help.
Marvelous! Here's what I need to know. How old was Marie Antoinette when she married King Louis? I'll be very eager to hear what you come
14,
up with.
I think.
But please, don't disturb me unless you have the answer.
Yeah.
Yes. Did you find the information I asked you for?
Sure did.
Good, but I need you to write it down so I don't forget. Thank you. Let me do some calculations to see if this is correct. No, that can't
15,
be it.
okay.
It doesn't fit my calculations. You'll need to try again. Yes. Did you find the information I asked you for?
Sure did.
Good, but I need you to write it down so I don't forget. Thank you. Let me do some calculations to see if this is correct. Eureka! If there's
Marrying
one thing I
someone at
like in a
15
young
would
person,
suck.
it's ingenuity. Now, I've got work to do. Time to stir the cauldron and stoke the fire. But if you'd like to talk, I'll be holding office hours in the lobby between 3 and 6 a.m. Meet me then.
I think the info is like in a book somewhere in here. You're supposed to like go look it up. There are a bunch of different questions that she'll ask you. They're just kind of random, and they're all like stuff you can find out. Yeah, around from stuff in the castle. So, okay, so medallion, Hotchkiss, blah blah blah. Why don't we wake up at 3? Yeah, we do need to meet with her in the middle of the night. Or at the witching hour. Let's sleep for a very long time. Get a good, what, 11 hours? No, 11 and a half hours?
Nancy, dear, welcome to the witching hour. Isn't it marvelous to be up and about when others are sound asleep? I find my brainwaves are at their most powerful during this time.
She gets it.
Yes, I happen to do some of my best work in the middle of the night, too. So, tell me, Professor, what is this theory you're working on?
Well, you probably know by now that I'm a scholar of French history. My specialty is Marie
see.
Antoinette. Oh, poor Marie, the most misunderstood queen of the 18th century. Marie used to visit the very tower that now belongs to this castle. I'm convinced that this place holds evidence that will forever change the way the world views Marie. But the walls have ears, so I'd rather not say any more right now. Oh, if you're really interested, why don't you go up to my room and have a look around yourself? You've been such a great help to me, almost like an apprentice. Oh, I've always wanted an apprentice.
Wow, Professor, that's really generous of you. I'd love to learn more about your work, but are you sure you don't mind?
I insist. Your mind is like a ravenous monkey gobbling up every banana in its path. Oh, how can I stand in the way? Here's my extra pass key. I get back to work at 6 a.m. sharp, so just make sure you vacate the premises by 5:59. And put things back where you find them. It's all scientifically organized in there.
What did you mean when you said Marie Antoinette was misunderstood?
Everyone thought Marie did nothing but spend France's money on jewels and fancy soap for herself, while her people were starving. History books have upheld the myth that she was just a spoiled and heartless brat, but I don't believe it.
What do you believe?
I believe that she's been the victim of vicious rumors and lazy historians for too long, and that if the real story could be told, people would realize that Marie Antoinette was actually a good woman who wanted to help her people but didn't know how.
Do you know anything about a tiara that was given to Marie Antoinette?
The infamous tiara, of course. Oh, people thought Marie had this extravagant piece commissioned for herself, and they hated her for it. But really, it was her husband, King Louis XVI, who had it made for her birthday. Oh, she didn't want it. Refused to wear it. And then, a few months before the revolution broke out, the tiara disappeared.
What do you mean it disappeared?
It was never found. There were rumors that she had it destroyed, but no one has ever been able to prove this.
See you soon.
Goodbye.
Alright, we can well, not sneak into her room, but we can just kind of waltz into her room. Here we go. Chicken drumsticks. Ugh, born November 2nd, a Scorpio like me. What a coincidence. No wonder she was so passionate. That's true. I mean, that is her birthday. Austrian birth name, Maria Antonia. Married off at 15 and she had to change her name, too. She must have been frightened. Her favorite color was purple, like me. I wonder if she adored chicken drumsticks. It is not likely. Despite the elaborate hairstyles that were the fashion of the day, Marie preferred to wear her hair loose, unpowdered, and natural. Note, evidence that she was unpretentious. There is no concrete evidence that she was the one who coldly declared let them eat cake in response to the news that her people were starving. Marie was immature but not cruel. Okay. Boots. Oh, we can look at them, that's good. Oh, we found a medallion. Why does she have a couch and we don't have a couch? Baroness Helga von Hanseldorf from Austria. Marvelous to receive news of your progress. I'm sure you are onto something with the medallion and the stained glass window. But I think the significance of the medallion must go beyond the message you've seen. Oh, I should read this after we do something else. Can I please close it? Okay. Yes, she's very... I think that is kind of how it happens.
Testing. Can anyone hear me? Hotch kiss to Earth. Come in, Earth. Oh, okay. I think we're rolling. Now, let's get a look at these hallways. So rich in detail. You'd never know this place was built in 1920. It's all so 18th C. Oh, and there's Marie.
This video
I
is
feel so close
amazing.
to her, just being here. It's as if her spirit is in the air, sweet as the smell of fried chicken.
Oh, battery went dead. So suspenseful. So we'll charge that. '18th C. So this is the, of course she's looking at over here. We can't do anything there yet. We just need to go to bed now. Oh, fucked up getting to our room. To click on... anyway. Clicking madness. Yep, gotta charge the battery and wait a full day before we can watch the rest. Let's call Ned.
Hello?
Hi again.
Hey, Nancy. How's the case coming along?
How do you think Ezra Wickford got his hands on Marie Antoinette's red medallion?
Maybe Monsieur LeBouf took it from Marie when he captured her at Varennes. And then Wickford bought it from LeBouf's family when he bought the library.
It's weird that you don't have to
How
tell
do you
him
think
any
Professor
of the
Hotchkiss
stuff.
ended up with Marie Antoinette's green medallion?
It sounds like Marie gave the medallion to the family of that Baroness Helga in Austria. Maybe Helga gave it to Hotchkiss when they became friends in order to help with her research.
Bye, Ned.
Call me soon.
Okay. There's supposed to be some... I may have missed some dialogue about Ned pretending to not know who Marie Antoinette is. Oh well. Oh well.
Hey there, Nancy.
You've been holding out on me, Mr. Egan. I read in an old issue of the Daily Telegraph that you grew up here, right in this castle.
All right. I did live here for a few years, once upon a time. I was an orphan until Ezra Wickford came along and adopted me. But I left the castle when I was 16, and I never saw him again. That's the story, all right?
Why didn't you ever come back to visit?
Some things can't be explained, kid. It was a long time ago, and nothing can change it now.
Okay. See ya, Mr. Egan.
You're a trooper.
Lisa.
Glad you came down to talk. Get this. I saw Dexter walking out to the maintenance shack with this, like, green ornament thing in his hand. He's up to something, right? Maybe you should check it out.
Yeah, okay.
Thanks for the tip, Lisa. I think I will. Want to come along?
Thanks, Nancy, but you're the brainiac. I'll just guard this comfy chair and wait for your report.
I'll let you get back to your magazine.
Honestly,
Later,
Nancy is a
Nancy.
trooper to put up with that shit. Okay, let's follow this rotten tip that's totally not a trap by our favorite 12-year-old soccer mom. Here we go. No, it's not in this machine, it's in this machine. Ooh, there's a big old rat. Three medallions, baby. All ours. Yeah, I know it's cold. Get over it.
I'm plugged out.
Oh no.
If I don't get inside soon, I'll freeze to death.
Don't freeze to death, Nancy. I don't think I've ever frozen to death, so I'm gonna wait for that to happen. Because that should be fun. Try to keep ourselves warm by spinning. I don't know how long it takes to freeze to death.
Gosh, I can hardly feel my toes.
Yeah. Look at the ski lift. Spin until we die. Okay. Sorry if anyone has motion sickness issues. Kind of stressful music, not too bad. Let's go the other way. we should go outside. We die in the garden. Might be nicer. No threatening music. It's not complaining much anymore. What about if we go back in the shed? No stressful music. Might be a glitch. Okay, let's... The door's still locked, so... We have to turn this fucking... Oh, we did it. We have to turn the ski lift on.
What?
That's how you don't die.
What's going on out here? Is that you, Nancy?
Sorry.
Come inside. It's freezing out here. What kind of a stunt was that, Missy?
I was freezing. That stunt was my version of an SOS.
Well then, what can I say, except good thinking?
Nancy, I heard you got locked out. You could have frozen to death. So, what was Dexter hiding out there?
I don't know. It just looked like your average maintenance shed to me.
Right.
So, next time you give me a hot tip, Lisa, it better come with some earmuffs.
Huh, I thought for sure I was onto something. I still think Dexter's shady. I'd keep an eye on him if I were you.
I'll let you get back to your magazine.
Yeah, sure.
Keep me posted.
Okay, let's, Jacques, I'm pretty sure won't talk to us anymore. So we go back to our room. Sleep till 3 so we can go back to Hotchkiss's room and watch the rest of the video. Nope. We're pretty close to the end now. 75% done. Okay. She does, by the way, get mad at us for moving the battery around. She leaves us a voicemail about it, but I don't need to listen to that.
Oh, what's this? It appears to be some kind of peephole. But what, pray, does it peep upon? Shall I peep?
Shall I peep?
La la, I do believe I'll peep. The beauty, the colors. So this is what Helga told me to look for. Where's my medallion?
Yeah, that's for sure, yeah.
It fits! Note to self, high five Team Hotchkiss. And what's this? A message? Eureka! It says the diamond.
And that's it. There's no more video after that, so we got what we needed. Now we know that we can peep. The truth is always in something of the world. I don't know. It's a window. So put the green one in and peep, and you can see there's new stuff. So the Diamond of Misery is in my journal. And green, I have to write these down. Or draw them. It's part of a puzzle later. And I do have a lot of this memorized, but not these shapes. So, okay, green, blue, You will find the solution within. I do not know French that well. I just remember them from the games. Hope to those who search. And there's a weird star-looking thing. Something that looks kind of like a dolphin. Which is fitting for someone who used to be the Dauphin. Okay. And the Dauphine. Okay. Okay. It is... That's right, it's the middle of the night. Okay. Well, we can do this whenever, really. Yes! I'll be doing Ghost of Thornton Hall next Sunday at 4 p.m. my time. And we'll finish that up, and it'll be tons of fun. It's a good question. Oh, this isn't the floor I want. And yeah, thank you for coming and watching. Good night. Key. I love that sound effect. Just barreling through this vent. Okay. Yeah, I forgot we haven't even been down. Oh, maybe, I don't know. I don't know why we can't click on that. This way. This way? I used to be so scared of this part of the castle when I was younger. It's a creepy, weird dungeon. There's like a suit of armor in there. Quite unsettling. Please let me click on the key. I just want to click on stuff. Okay, so here's our clue for... Alright, there's a pit. So that's difficult to cross, but we have to make these match. I don't know what to say. There we go. Voila. There's a bunch of nothing over here.
Looks like some kind of prison.
Yeah, I'd say so. Oh, right. If we go up here, there are stairs missing. So, the way to get the stairs is to do this charming little puzzle. Let me remember how this goes. Oh, I forgot that because of wineskin, they move very slowly. Excellent, okay. So, I know how to get these two in. Oh, right, yes. It's not difficult at all. They are not supposed to move this slow at all. feel like that's probably right. Yeah. Oh yeah. Alright, we got some stone sliding. Somehow that triggers a mechanism. There's the window. This is fun. That takes the stairs away. Look at this! Too much gold. I don't want to look at this yet. Come on. Here we go. Some bullshit on the floor. Just Marie Antoinette. And there's one of these puzzles. Which is not too difficult on Junior. Oh, neither of those are right. In Junior, the middle here is already solved. On Senior, you have to do all of it yourself. And it's just kind of fiddly. That's not happy. There we go. Found a journal. There's that compartment he was talking about. Yeah, okay. The stairs. Push it again. No, please don't do this to me, game. Let me run down the stairs with abandon. Okay, perfect. So, we are going to... I'm gonna give this journal to Hotchkiss. She's going to threaten to wrestle us for it. Just fun. It'd be a good mini-game.
Hello, my fellow night owl. Or perhaps I should say hoot hoot. Ooh. Did you find anything of interest in my room?
I did pop in there, though interesting doesn't begin to describe the place. Would you mind if I went back another time?
Of course not. Pop in all you like, just not when I'm working.
There we go.
I found something that I think you'll be very interested in.
We're zooming through this, because I'm hungry.
Some kind of journal. I think it was written by Marie Antoinette herself.
What? Let me see that. This is it. I've been trying to track this down for 15 years. Where on earth did you find it?
Let's not answer
yes,
that.
I think this could help prove your theory. But you see, I need to know what it says too. Because I've been...
Nancy, I must warn you. I'll wrestle you for this if I have to, and it won't be pretty.
I'm sure physical combat won't be necessary, Professor. I'm glad to help you with your work, but I need your assistance in return. You're fluent in French, aren't you?
Absolutely. I'll get to work on it right away. I'll have the translation ready in my room for you this time tomorrow. Until then, I mustn't be disturbed.
She's going to translate the entire thing in a day. Unheard of. On a typewriter, no less. Screwy door thing. I think we need to talk to her about it first. Nope. Sorry.
I'm so glad you stopped by. I've translated the entire journal. It's fabulous.
I've been sleeping
and
the
as
entire
an added bonus,
time.
it includes Marie's official decoder, something no one else has ever found before.
I saw a letter on your desk from your friend, the Baroness von Hanseldorf. And I'm just wondering, did the medallion she gave you have a blue stone in it by any chance?
Heavens no! Where did you hear such a thing? My medallion had a green stone in it. Anything else would be a mere imposter, a flaming faker, do you hear me?
All right.
What do you think of Lisa Ostrom?
That Leslie, yes, oh, a real dynamo, but... Oh, I told Chester that I would not require any maid service during my stay. I don't know why she didn't get the message.
Ooh, fishy.
See you soon.
Goodbye.
The real dynamo. Okay, let's look at this. Some of this diary. And the official decoder. Then we will, yeah, we'll see what happens. What do you think will happen? My husband is like an impossible child. I still cannot believe Louis bought this tiara when the French economy is in so much trouble. I told him I didn't want it. What does he expect me to do with it? I cannot wear it. The people hate me already. Hey, Justin is here. You're just in time for the, big finale. We're gonna find some Marie Antoinette treasure. I wish I could sell it and return the money to France, but this would embarrass Louis publicly now. If he and I appear divided, the mob will erupt. They'll overthrow the monarchy in no time, and we will find ourselves kneeling at the guillotine. True, true, true. So, I have thought of a plan. I will have the tiara dismantled. There is an old dear jeweler, Claude M., in a village near Rochemont, who will do it for me. I trust him with my life. Once the stones are removed, Claude will make the ruby, the emerald, and the sapphire into ornamental medallions. These I will scatter across the continent. The diamond is worth untold millions and must be returned to the French people. But not now, not while the country is tearing itself apart. I will hide it as carefully as I would hide the key to my soul, so that it will not be discovered for generations. Someday, when the medallions are brought back together and my message is decoded, the diamond will be found. Sounds good, huh? But it will take an extraordinary person, and I don't believe it will happen until the wounds of this revolution have healed and history has wrought a new, more rational French order of some kind. Okay, so blah blah blah. So here's what we need to know. If you are reading this, know that my honor shall be blue. Courage shall be red. Okay. And loyalty shall be green. So honor. Courage. Green is loyalty. Nancy Drew's so extraordinary. Okay, here's her decoder.
I think I see what the symbols in the stained glass mean now. Let's see. Purple rose, whole diamond, key of queen. But where have I seen a purple rose? And what's a diamond key?
Right, huh? Yeah, those symbols in the stained glass window were an extra clue. So honor is... Okay, loyalty is a fleur-de-lis. So I'm drawing that. Guilty to kiss, rose. To escape, heart. Terror, diamond. It's a good spoken word. Courage is this thing. Honor, right, honor is blue, the blue medallion. Oof, not drawing that very well. I know what it means though, okay. Perfect. Let's, we're gonna go back to our room. Then I want to try to talk to everyone one more time before we wrap the game up. I don't know, it's a good question. Nine sounds good. I do wanna, okay, I wanna try to talk to Ned again.
Hello?
Hi, Ned.
Hey, Detective, any new developments?
I went outside to follow up on a tip that Lisa gave me, and I got locked out.
Uh-oh. How did that happen?
I don't know, but it was scary. I thought I was going to turn into a human popsicle out there.
Thank goodness you're okay. How'd you get back inside?
I sent an SOS by activating the ski lift, and Dexter found me.
You're some problem solver.
Well, at least I've got that going for me.
Which is good. I just hope he didn't lock you out on purpose in the first place. Maybe to scare you off. Did anything pan out on that tip?
I found a green medallion, all right, but it doesn't make sense. If it really was Dexter who took the medallion, he sure didn't do a very good job of hiding it.
Do you think Dexter stole it?
I don't know how else it could have gotten from Hotchkiss's room out to the shed. But then again, why wouldn't he hide it better? Do you think I should give the medallion back to the professor?
No way.
Nope.
You don't know who's up to what around that castle. She can have her medallion back after you solve this case, provided that she doesn't turn out to be the bad guy.
According to the decoder, the symbols in the stained glass window mean purple rose holds diamond key of queen.
Purple rose, diamond key.
What do you think that's supposed to mean?
Well, it's probably safe to say that any real rose from Marie Antoinette's time is wilted and gone by now, right? So maybe it's a picture of a rose you're looking for. Something hidden behind a picture. And I don't know what a diamond key is, unless maybe it means key to the diamond.
Bye, Ned.
What
Keep
a
me
smart
posted.
cookie. Ned's actually solves all our cases for us. We do the legwork. He's the brains. It's not really true. The phone of friends were like astronomically helpful in the old games. But then, yeah, I don't know. It kind of makes sense because there were no task lists and.
Hey there, Nancy.
Tell us
Why
more
are
about
those
this.
holes in the crest on the floor of the tower room?
I can help you, but we shouldn't talk about it now. Not here.
I'm not calling you on the
Call
phone.
me later.
Okay. See ya, Mr. Egan.
Alrighty then.
Not into it. Nope, Lisa's not here. Oh right, I don't think she is here. Let's try to talk to Jacques. Justin's gotta see this Frenchman.
Look, keep the stupid medallion. It's yours.
Whoa.
Look, keep the stupid medallion. It's yours.
He's not our friend.
It's locked.
Okay, let's find some treasure. This is a hotel. It's right. So we are in a castle in Wisconsin that was built in the 1920s, and it's now a hotel. And it's supposed to be a ski destination, but there's a huge blizzard. So we don't have anything to do besides be stuck inside trying to solve a mystery. And right now, this is the... Right, yeah, he's a ski instructor. This is the library that was vandalized. Yes, the classic Wisconsin castles. Okay, so it's not. Okay. We are going to the torture chamber right now. It's, right in here. This is probably where they tortured people.
It's locked.
Oh, piss off. You have a key, use it. Waste my fucking time. Okay, we gotta do the, slidey puzzle for the stairs again. I'm a real gamer. Proud gamer for 18 years. This is actually ridiculously easy. It's insulting. It is for 10-year-olds though, so... Right, we have to do that because some of the stairs are missing. Otherwise. Alright. Okay, I don't want to look at that.
I need something to pry these tiles off.
Yep, the end of a pole arm. We've got a key. We're gonna put all this stuff on the floor. So. Red is courage, which is this one. Blue is honor, which is this one. Green is loyalty, which is this one. Soren's channel. Welcome to my channel of hardcore gaming. We are just now solving Nancy Drew Treasure in the Royal Tower, a hit
diamond
from 2000.
Will you look at that sparkly rock? And me
It's not as
without
big
my
as an apple, I
sunglasses.
lied.
Hi, Lisa.
It's very big,
How did
though.
you get in here?
I followed you, of course.
All of it.
Turns out a nosy, goody
I have
two-shoes
all of this
detective
game
is good to
memorized.
have around after all. Now, why don't you toss me that big honkin' diamond so I can blow this popsicle stand and never set foot in lame-o Wisconsin again?
Lisa, you must be kidding me. This diamond belongs in a museum
No.
in France.
Yeah?
I'm on Lisa's
well,
side.
I belong in the lap of luxury, and that diamond's gonna get me there.
Hell yeah, baby.
Hasn't anybody ever told you to mind your own business?
Oh, many times.
Well, maybe this time you'll learn.
I could do a speed run of this, yeah.
Don't
It's-
worry.
this is one
My
of the few
spicy
ones that is
devil villain
possible
venom
to
won't last for long.
speed run.
But I'm afraid by the time you get your eyes back, you'll have missed my grand exit.
So you're the one who trapped me in the elevator.
Ooh, you are a smarty pants. But let's not forget about your little frostbite incident. I'm the rotten friend who locked you outside too, you know. Just trying to keep you on your toes, Nancy. Didn't want you to get soft on your vacation.
Mm-hmm.
Are you the one who conked me on the head in the locker room?
Ouch. I bet that hurt.
No,
I
there's
had to
not
get the medallion
really.
somehow, didn't I?
There
I
aren't
hope we
Nancy
can
Drew
still be
speedrunners,
friends.
sadly.
Why did you leave Jacques' medallion at Hotchkiss's room?
There are definitely people who do
And
walkthroughs and
Hotchkiss's
stuff, though.
medallion out in the shed.
To spread suspicion around, of
Yeah,
course.
I love this
You know,
confession.
to play with your mind.
Confession zone.
Plus, I was at a dead end. I got the 2 messages from the stained glass window, but then what? I knew you would figure it out, so I decided to put the medallions in your hands and let you lead the way.
Why are you doing this?
Haven't you heard? It's a material world, sister, and I am a material girl.
Yeah.
Photojournalism pays peanuts, you know. And who wants to work for a living anyway? I was made for a tropical
her.
climate, lounge
She's
chairs and
horrible,
cabana
but I love
boys.
her.
Why did you have to vandalize that beautiful library?
Just a little translation mix-up. When I read the message from Hotchkiss's medallion, I thought it meant Diamond of Misery in the library. Whoops. Guess I went a little overboard looking for it in there. Anyway, enough with the questions, Nancy. You'll just have to read the rest in the papers.
No, stop her.
Gotta stop her.
Ah! Help! Get me out of here! It stinks down here. It's all moldy. Darn you, Nancy Drew. You're the worst friend a diamond thief could ever have.
It's
Dear
true.
Dad,
Not very good
I
friends.
almost became friends with a diamond thief. Everyone at Wickford Castle is resting easier now that Marie Antoinette's journal and her
what are
famous
the
diamond are
scrolls?
safe and sound. The journal, the diamond, and the medallions are all going to be featured in a new Marie Antoinette exhibit in Paris, and it looks like everyone will be rewarded.
Isn't it
Except
great?
Alice, of course. First, she missed her plane to Rio, and now she's going to be charged with attempted grand theft. Professor
Oh, it was
Hodgkins
just
is thrilled
attempted,
because
it's
the French
fine.
government has granted her permission to publish Marie's journal in the U.S. before it gets
That was our
returned to
final
Paris.
battle. It was a
This
battle
article
of
proves
wits.
her theory about Marie's character
There's
was
only
correct.
one game
Thanks to
where
Jacques and his great-grandfather's
the-
efforts to find the journal, the
well,
Marie name is being
you
celebrated
don't
all over
fight,
town. In the meantime, Jacques and
uh,
Isabelle heavy
the,
road. It's so romantic. I
the
showed
villain,
this
but
to
they do
Colin,
punch
the
you a
Ezra
bunch,
Wickford wrote it,
and you
he
have to
was
like
relieved
dodge
to
their
know that his old
moves.
pop didn't
That's the
carry
closest to
any hard
fighting
feelings
you
to
ever
his
get.
grave. All the talk shows want Dexter to
I
tell
do
his
think
story
Nancy
on
should have a
national
gun,
television,
so
but
we
he keeps
should
turning them
could just
down.
shoot people
I
and
guess
things,
he doesn't want to be famous
doors
or
and stuff.
infamous. But when Christy Lane called and asked Dexter to be her business partner, he accepted. With her business sense and Dexter's expert knowledge of the castle, I think they'll make a great team. So,
Aw.
you know what they say, Dad? Il n'est jamais trop tard de changer l'histoire. It's never too late to change history. Me, I'm determined to go out and enjoy this snow before some other case comes
What is
up. See you
QTE?
soon. Love, Nancy.
There we go. This game is so old, there isn't even a preview or a trailer at the end for the next game. But that is it. That's a Treasure in the Little Tower. And I'm sorry you only got the end there, Justin, but it's a good ending. Yeah, I'm gonna do this again next weekend. Right. Something like that, I guess, yeah. But yeah, I'm doing this next Sunday. I'm gonna finish up Ghost of Thornton Hall. And that should be a lot of fun, and also kind of difficult, and probably like 3 hours or something. 2 or 3 hours. This one actually went a lot longer than I thought it would, but I did take my time because I wanted to show you stuff. But yeah, thanks for being here. And yeah, I'll see you guys later online. No, I don't care.